So, over the years, there's been a lot of anime games. Anime games in which we love, some we hate, but in general, there have been a lot of games. Let's be honest. There's no getting out of that. They have made some pretty decent games. Some may agree, some may not. This list is my opinion, so try not to get hurt about it because, again, it is my opinion. And these are in no particular order. All right, let's get started. First up, we got Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3. I remember playing these as a kid, especially in the summertime. They had the full roster from the whole character from the part 1 of Naruto series. From the beginning all the way up to the end, and no filler. No filler fights or anything like that. Sure, they got side missions, but it was really nice. Something you got to play on with your friend on the PS2. Yes, I know. There is a Ninja 4, and technically there is a Ninja 5. The problem with 4 is it was incomplete, and 5 didn't really even make it to America, and still it was somewhat incomplete and had more to be desired, especially as the Naruto series kept going on. But for 3, it was complete, and it's exactly what we needed, the whole part 1 of Naruto, and it felt good that way. I felt as though if they were even going to make 4 and 5, they should have made it for the next gen console, because this was mainly for PS2, Ultimate Ninja 3. So therefore, it just makes me think, why bother even doing that if they were going to make incomplete games? Because okay, it's been years by now, so it's not like it's a spoiler. Ultimate Ninja 4, they didn't even save Gaara. They got up to that point, and that was it. And it felt too short. They had more to be desired. Yeah, there were side quests that nobody cared about, and it was filler. And it was fun, don't get me wrong, but still, we wanted more of a game, and it had more to be desired, let's be honest. And as 5, you could not get that in America. You literally have to buy it off eBay or something, or just go online to some site and purchase it somewhere from Japan. And that really sucked because it had characters we were looking forward to. Like in Ninja 4, I was hoping to see possibly Sasuke, but they didn't even add him from time skip, probably just in flashbacks, and it didn't even matter because that's something we really wanted to see. I'm pretty sure everybody else can too. And they put him in 5 again, but didn't come to America. And it's the fact that he didn't even have a good Chris Mark form. We wanted to see how he got stronger, and it only got up to that point, which sucked. But, we got better games than that coming along. Next up, we have Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2. Now, a lot of people might say 1 is better. Why? Because there's a story mode, it feels better. But I'm only going to give this a spot on the list, only because they have a lot of characters. Characters from specials, characters from everywhere. Except, from back when he was a kid. That would be, way better to see, let's be honest. From Goku childhood characters all the way up to that point, but no, they didn't want to go that route. But I'm guessing that's probably because it would take too much time. But it didn't even have a story mode. It had something called Galaxy Mode, which, I'm not going to lie, it puts you through agony sometimes playing this game. But it was worth it. Especially when your mans would come over and we play games together. And y'all would, settle y'all beef. That was a fun game to play. But trust me, there are more games better than that to settle y'all beef. Let's be honest. After that, we have Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Man, this is an amazing game. I would recommend this to anybody. This is a good game to settle beefs. It has pretty much the last part of Naruto up to where they finished the war for him and everything, and side parts of Boruto. Now that's a good game mechanic and a good system too. There's no split screen when your friends come over, unlike Dragon Ball Z, and there is no type of I can say drawback from this game, except maybe one thing. I will say this: I hated how they did that with all time skip Naruto games. They took away clashing. I know they did that for game mechanics on live, but I still would like to see that instead of just clashing in story mode all the time. That's one thing I really hated, that they took away clashing. I might make a separate video on that, but that's a different topic. But yes, this is a great game. And it has more characters than ever and continues to update. I'm possibly hoping in the future they'll make a Storm 5, but that doesn't look likely. It seems like this was a good way to conclude it, and I wouldn't want to ruin it in the future. So that's fine by me. The next one is a classic. This is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I loved it very well. You can really see the evolution they have put from 1 and 2 and worked their way up to 3. 3 has pretty much almost everything, up to a lot of characters, forms, story mode, what ifs, side quests, all that. All those adventures, it was amazing. And it's really great to play with your friends, especially if you're Dragon Ball Z fans and, want to settle y'all beef or anything like that. This was a great game overall. But, again, with a lot of Dragon Ball Z games, one thing I do hate is split screen. That is something they do. But, hey, you can't be perfect and you can't win them all. So I accept it. Overall, this is a great game to play. They got everything from when Goku was a kid all the way up to GT. Which, yes, we all hate GT, but let's be honest, we love Super Saiyan 4 and the characters and the forms. That's something we cannot deny. That was pretty good. But, hey, that's one of the games I recommend. It was for PS2, and I doubt, and I really doubt, that they'll make a 4 in the future. Some have hacks. I've seen them on TikTok where they've called it 4, but I don't think that'll ever be the case ever again, or they'll make that in reality. But, hey, you never know. It was successful, so they'll probably keep going with their success, or who knows. Next up, you guys might hate me for this one, because I have another one you might hate me too, but, Jump Force. Honestly, I don't think it was that bad. I feel like they tried, and the hype for it was really, really good, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as good as everybody thought it was going to be. Like, people said that it didn't live up to the expectations and all that. I do somewhat agree with that, I ain't gonna lie to you, because it was lacking a lot of characters we wanted. It lacked a lot of, let's say, story that was okay, relevant, but what did I like about it exactly? It was the fact that we got to see anime characters that we would love to see actually interact with each other, have common interests, even see them interact and having them remind each other of people from their worlds and all that. That was very iconic to see. Let's be honest. You get to see Goku, Vegeta react to Naruto and Sasuke. You get to see Naruto and Asta talk. You get to see everybody, and it was amazing. I would live for stuff like that. I don't play it for just the game. Don't get me wrong. I play it for the experience and to see what it could bring. Let's be honest. That's also a part of the journey too. And people might think that's crazy, but hey, I don't care. I really like it, and I'm pretty sure there are others out there who do too. Let's be honest. You can't even deny. It's so great to see someone like Naruto talk to Asta, Luffy, Goku, and Deku and Naruto interact. You can't deny how good that is. Let's be honest. And seeing all your favorite characters work together in one universe to stop somebody, you cannot beat that. Let's be honest. That's exactly how I feel about it. So I don't think it's as bad as everybody says. I'm not saying this is the best game, but I like it. I'm not going to lie to you. Now then, I really think this next game is slept on, but I really think it really was good. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people said it sucked. I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. A lot of people think it sucked. I liked it. I'm not going to lie. I really did. It got annoying at first because, it was a different transition, especially from when I was playing something like Raging Blast 2 for a long time. I liked that transition, and I liked, your hero mode. They created a hero for you where you can be anything you want. Well, okay, a Saiyan, and give you up to Super Saiyan 1 where you can make your own custom moves and combo and have your character voice fit however you want, make him however tall, and he can be trained by anyone you want, having them to have that move set. Come on now. People are saying that game was not good. I think it was pretty good. I actually genuinely like this game. People are saying that nobody liked it, but hey, I did. Not gonna lie. That was one of the good games that I could actually enjoy sit down playing with my friends. Again, split screen, but at the same time, yeah, I liked the hero mode especially. It gave you your own story and basically a different universe where you're the main character. I'm guessing that was a beta test, let's be honest. That game was a test for future games they were making, possibly a Xenoverse. But still, I very much enjoyed it. From the opening, to the story, to the hero mode, especially, and everything else it had to offer. Anyone else saying that this game sucked, I guess you just wanted to play it mostly for the action. But I really did enjoy this, and I really did enjoy using my own character to fight my friends, picking his voice, doing all that. That was amazing. I really think others could learn to enjoy games like that if they just probably, don't watch it, not watch, play it for all the fighting and all that. But yeah, because there is some substance and story to it. Next, we got My Hero One's Justice 2. Now, this game is amazing. I actually like this. After, playing nothing but Naruto for a long time. If you like Storm 4, it's arguably true that you would like this game too. This game puts somewhat like that same game mechanic into My Hero. And, 4's been out for a long time, since 2016. And, we're hoping for a 5, but at the same time, you can play something like this. I'm like, this reminds me of Naruto, Storm 4, and I love it. It's, so iconic because, My Hero gets compared to Naruto and other animes too, but mainly Naruto from what I've heard. And this is perfect. This is a good, starter too, because it's not like this is a long-running anime that's been here for a long time, so you can't really expect it to have much story for right now. And I can forgive that for right now because they gave us all that they could at the time. Now it's steadily growing. Hopefully they'll make a 3 when, My Hero is more in depth and there's more story to it. I did like the story of what they provided us so far, and that's what they needed to do. And, that was not bad at all. And they do have, again, similar mechanics to Naruto and no split screen. So trust me, that's something you would enjoy too. If you like Naruto, I would recommend this game. You can use, the powers of One for All, Bakugo, half hot, half cold, Todoroki, everybody and there's not much in the characters department, I'm not gonna lie, because, they haven't had that much to work with again, but maybe they'll expand that over time if they make a 3rd, which I do hope for. But let me know what you guys think. And then, after that, you guys might hate me for this too, but honestly, I'm not saying this game was, perfect, amazing, the greatest, but it was enjoyable for me. I will say that. Black Clover Quarterly Nights. Yes, I will say it has a lot of flaws. Do not get me wrong. It does have no story that's even canon. And just like One's Justice and other anime games too, this is not dubbed. But, that's One Justice 1 anyway, but this is not dubbed. That's really what made me a little mad, and the fact that you basically used filler. But overall, the game aspect, it was not bad. It kind of reminds me of a computer game you're playing. Somewhat like, how should I put this? Somewhat like a first-person league, like Smite or something like that, but in this form. But not really. This game had potential, I'll say that, but it didn't go to its full potential. Overall, it was fun. I see what they were trying to do, but it didn't work. But I still enjoyed it nonetheless because it really gave me a unique style and hope for Black Clover because a lot of people wasn't giving it a chance, and I feel like Black Clover is slept on. Still, it's getting better, but now that it closed and it'll make a comeback soon. I can just feel it. But overall, this game was not bad. People say it was horrible, crappy, all that. I don't think it was that bad. I'm not saying it was the best, again, but I think it was pretty good. The game mechanics do get a little, repetitive, and there's not much to work with because around this time, Black Clover wasn't, as big and exploded as it did now. And they really did not have much to work with at that point. So I really think if they just saved this game for later, kept working on it, and made more time to expand, this would be a better game than it is. But, hey, you guys let me know. I can understand why you would say you still don't like it no matter what, but this is just my opinion at the end of the day. And last but not least, we have Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, they finally got rid of the split screen. We could finally just play looking at each other, you know what I'm saying? Finally, we don't have to split a screen when our mans comes over, and we can finally just settle the beef one-on-one. I don't mind this at all. It gives a lot of DLC, a lot of characters, and good content. What I wish future Dragon Ball Z games wouldn't do in the future is take away lack of characters and certain aspects. For example, I would like to fight using Kid Goku in a new gen console, let's be honest. And I would like to use other mechanics that they got to that they don't decide to add on, like custom characters and giving that custom character a certain special move or transformation. But let's be honest, who knows what they're going to do? They do things their way, and we still end up loving it because, hey, it's our favorite anime, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball FighterZ still continues to get DLC prior to the time of me recording this anyway. But still, I really think overall it is a good game. It's simple from what we've previously gotten, but hey, it works nonetheless. Let's be honest. After that, we have another game that is yet again also similar to Naruto. That is Demon Slayer Hinogami Chronicles. Let's be honest. This is a very good game. I like it and enjoy it. Again, there's not too much to work with because, Demon Slayer hasn't expanded all that much except in the manga, and I guess they don't want to go too far spoiling it for anybody, but so far it works because it's giving us what we already know, and Demon Slayer is very amazingly popular. Let's be completely honest, this game is fire. They didn't have that much characters to work with, but here's how they made up for it. They gave us more characters by using the school side anime of Demon Slayer, and I really like that idea. They didn't have much to work with, so they could give us what they could, and it worked very, very well. I hope there's a second part to this game and possibly a third as they keep going, because this game has a lot of potential that it hasn't even reached yet, and it's still very good right now. And it went all up to what it could possibly do and what we know. So there's no spoilers for anybody who has not seen the movie or beyond that, but let's be prior to me recording this anyway, but still. It's a still pretty good game. Again, it also gives me that My Hero vibe too, again, mixed with Ninja Storm. But let me know what you guys think. All opinions are welcome. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.